What's up, YouTubers? Just want to give you guys an owner review on my 2015 Silverado 1500. It is it has the 5.3. It is the four-wheel drive, as you can see. Full crew. It's the LT2 interior without the center console. Now my interior is a little dirty. I'll kind of give you all a little view. My son makes everything quite nasty. But it's all leather, has dual electric seats. Just kind of give y'all an idea of how I like the truck. I bought it brand new. It had 3 miles on it. The truck currently has 33,600 and change. Kind of give you, just a rough overview of the truck, the issues I've had, just kind of like a spec, I guess you would say, on it too. I believe the truck is 355 or 365 horsepower. I'll put the actual numbers up here in the corner. It has, I want to say it's like 385 foot-pounds of torque. And like I said, I'll put the actual numbers up there. I'll look it up. It does have the 373s. I love the fact that it has 373s. It has a lot of off-the-line power compared to the other ones with the 323s and 342s, because I've test driven pretty much all of them. I put the leveling kit on myself. It has 295 55 Toyo RTs, which measure out to be like 32.8, if I remember right, is what we measured it out. So they did make a difference in fuel economy on the truck. I looked up the specs on the original tires. I actually measured the original tires too. They're about 32 inches tall stock. The weight on them were like 42 or 44 pounds. They weren't very heavy at all. These current tires are almost 79 pounds. They are E-rateds. And I know I did go up, say 3/4 of an inch, but I think the biggest thing that hit my fuel economy on these tires are the fact that they are almost double the weight of my original tires, and rotational weight has a huge play in power and fuel economy. That's probably why they went with such a light tire from the factory. Now, I'll give y'all a better tire review of those in another video, kind of give you road noises and stuff like that. But as far as truck issues I've had, the truck has had 3 recalls on it. The first recall was the airbags. I'm sure everybody knows about it. I'm pretty sure that was throughout all of GM. The second recall was for my 4-wheel auto system, and I'll show you all that real quick. Right here. I guess people that use it 4-wheel auto a lot, they said, from what my dealership said, is that it sticks into 4-wheel auto and does not disengage. Now, I never had these issues, but I don't use 4-wheel auto. I pretty much go straight to 4-low or 4-high. So it didn't really make an effect to me, but it took them like 5 minutes, each one of them. They're both programming issues. And then the second one was steering, and I don't know whether or not that was just for the Silverados or for all of GM again. And I guess they had a half-second delay in steering, and that was also programming. So none of the ones that were essential recalls, in my opinion, were huge, like life-changing things to this truck. I mean, none of it you never even knew happened. I personally didn't even notice the half a second delay in steering. So like I said, 99% of what they had changed, I had nothing had ever happened to the truck for me to even notice it. Besides that, I have had one issue, and has had the engine light come on twice. There is a sensor in the fuel neck. It's for pressure for the fuel injection. It's a pressure regulator, and the first time it had went bad, it actually went bad. I had hit went on a road during a storm. The road was completely underwater. I hit it going like 55 miles an hour, and it pretty much almost waterlogged my truck. Now, oh, sorry about locking my door here. But like I was saying, it was almost waterlogged my truck, and it actually knocked the sensor loose. And it either knocked the sensor loose, or it had actually waterlogged the sensor itself. So at the time, it's still under bumper to bumper, factory bumper to bumper warranty, I should say. And I took it up GM. They never questioned it. They just changed it. It took them like 45 minutes. It wasn't nothing major. And then the other time, I was playing with it in mud. You can probably see it right here now. It's still in my engine bay. And the water was probably about a foot deep, and I was playing with it in 4 high. And I guess I had to waterlog that sensor again, and it went off again. But unlike the last time, it actually just dried out and the engine light went away. No issues at all. But I mean, as far as trucks go, I have had 0 issues with these. And a friend of mine has a 2017 F-150 crew cab, and his transmission just blew up with 14,000 miles on it. Now, I ain't talking crap about their transmissions, but they're 5.0s. I love them. They have tons of power. But I just can't get over an aluminum truck. They have no tensile strength to the truck. And if you don't know what tensile strength is, look it up. Kind of give you an idea of strength-wise of the materials they used it of. It rips very easy. And I find the truck to be absolutely unsafe. Even though the crash test ratings give it a really high score, but they only go up to 35 miles an hour. So basically anything above 35 miles an hour or a dual head-on collision, the truck is going to fail. And I know every truck would, but there's an instance I would like to bring up with this particular truck, because it just happened about a month ago. There was an accident on my interstate here. A guy rear-ended a woman in an SUV. He was going, I think, 75 miles an hour from what I was told. He hit her. I want to say he pretty much didn't hit the brakes at all on the truck, and he actually walked out of the truck. From what I was being told, he actually was able to open the door. I seen photos of the truck. Yes, the whole front end was crushed in, but besides that, the cab had no actual like defining damages to it. Like, it was pushed in a little bit right here, and it was pushed into here, but he could still get the door open. He said he had to push hard to get the door open. But for a 75 mile an hour impact, and the woman was at a standstill, that is a huge thing to me. I mean, that's a safe truck. I mean, maybe it was just in his circumstance, but it actually did, sadly to say, kill the woman that he hit. And I do not know these people. This is just news articles. So that to me just shows the sign of how much stronger steel is, because I've seen F-150s, these new ones, hit people just in a glance right here and literally take the entire cab clean off of the truck. I mean, it looks like somebody took a tin can or a can opener, just peeled away to it. Their one was so bad, and from what I read in the reviews, is he had a down wire off a telephone pole, but it was such a clean cut on the aluminum, it looked like you could open up the doors as the cab was folded away from the truck. Actually, I think I have a picture of that, and I could probably post it if I do. If I don't, I'm sorry. But the truck gets abused. It's very, very abused. I probably shouldn't drive it the way I do, but every time I get in it, it's played with, or it's to the floor, or I'm doing a burnout, or something stupid, you know. I mean, I'm 27 years old. I should know better. But it handles it. It ain't blown up on me. There's some things that I dislike about the truck. There's things I love about the truck, and I'll give y'all another video. I'll tell you one thing that I do love about the truck more than all the other ones that I've ridden in or I've driven or anything else is the interior. Well, mainly the seats. The seat comfort is ridiculous in this thing. I have ridden in Longhorn like the fully loaded Dodges I have ridden in King Ranches. A buddy of mine has a FX4 F-150 2014, and I don't think any of the seats kind of hug you the way this seat does. And to me, that's a huge difference. I love a good riding seat because I take this truck on long rides. We travel in it. And but yeah, I kind of gave y'all some videos, quick little videos, me playing around with it. But like I said, it's overall a great truck. I have no regrets buying it. I've had no issues with it, no actual issues with it. I mean, for 33,000 miles, I love it. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, subscribe, like the video, and watch some more. I'm going to be posting more of them. I got another one coming on my 2015 Foreman 500 ATV. But like I said, thank you for watching.